Welcome to Sneakers and Shit Talking, the sneaker show you fucking asked for. I am your host, Sneakerhead on a Budget, aka Michael Patrick. How y'all doing, y'all? Your boy took the week off, hang out with some family, as I told you last episode. So it's great coming back and seeing what's going on, but it looks like a lot has gone on since I took a week off. So this may be a little longer episode than usual. I will try not to keep it over the allotted time, but at this point it is what it is. So let's get into hot topics. Alright, y'all, so the Louis Vuitton x Nike Air Force One, the green colorway had came out today, and it looked like it was on a price ticket of $2,750. Now, my wife is definitely not going to let me get a pair of those. Now, as much as I love a green colorway on any shoe, hell no. For that price, and I get the materials are great. I get that it is definitely one of Virgil's final things that he created, and you know, rest in peace to Virg. But for that price ticket, gosh, like that's for high rollers. That's for ballers and high rollers, and I don't think any of us, a common folk, are gonna be able to purchase that shoe unless you're gonna go ahead and just put the whole thing in. Shout out to people who purchase this thing on Affirmed or on Afterpay or Klarna or whatever you use for your shoes and what have you. But I will not be doing any payment plans or anything on this $3,000 shoe. And I'm pretty sure the resale for the shoe is going to be really, really high. So if you're trying to get this shoe for resale, god damn, you got the money, because I ain't got it. So the shoe is really, really beautiful. It comes with the collection, the pack. They kind of been rolling out friends and family and all this other stuff. And apparently, if you purchase from Louis Vuitton a lot, they've been giving them shoes out to you. So shout out to you if you actually got a pair. For me, I ain't got the money for it. I ain't rich like that. And even if I did, there's other shoes that I would like to purchase. So let's move on to the next one. So the MLB Nike Dunk Pack. Now, can I tell you this? Even though I sent the video before, we've talked about this before on this channel, about how much I am sick of some of the dunks that have been coming out. The MLB Nike Dunk Pack is actually a really, really beautiful thing. Now, there's 4 colorways that I know of as right now. Forgive me if I miss out on your team, but there is the Dodger colorway. I'm not a Dodger fan, and so I'll be leaving those alone, but shout out to the Dodgers. I'm not mad at the colorway as well. The blue is good. I dig the gum sole. It's pretty nice. We do have the Giants colorway, which I am a fan of, and I will be trying to go get because it is fire. Now, this is the only shoe that's like a mid-top, high-top that I actually wish was a low-top. Now, I understand that at this point, you know, it is what it is, but it would have been so dope if they made this a low-top. But I'll take it the high if I can get it. The best part of this, well, first of all, let's talk about the Mets one. The Mets one's actually also a high-top. That one's okay. The main one that's actually really, really dope, regardless of team on it, is the Phillies one. That color mixture with the nubuck suede they have on there, regardless of what team it represents, that is a really dope shoe, and I really dig it so much. And so I will be trying to get that shoe, even though I'm not a Phillies fan. So if I do cop, I apologize to all the Philly fans who want to cop, but that shoe is just utterly ridiculous. That's how beautiful that shoe is. Just looking at the pictures itself, it has been made by the gods. And so your boy definitely going to be trying to get a pair of that and definitely seeing what's up. So another thing we're going to look at is the Kanye West. Now, Kanye West has been in the news a lot lately. Not for everything that we can appreciate. I mean, he's had a year. The Donna 2 rollout, the Steam Player, whatever. Yeezy's Yeezy, man. He's been beefing with Adidas. He's beefed with Nike. He beefs with Jordan Brand. At this point, I don't even know what to tell you, man. This random ass fly is flying around, and I swear I hit it, and I guess it went back alive.
How, Sway?
So, I mean, we got some fans for the show, and that's all we can appreciate. So he filed for a trademark for a Yeezy Supply retail store. Now, what does this mean? Is it something that is he gonna actually start creating? I feel like he doesn't technically need a brand backing. He can come up with anything on his own and definitely get, people will purchase his stuff. But, would a retail Yeezy store be dope or not? I don't know what to tell you, because There's only a few Yeezys that I actually found like really dope. The Wave Runners, the Zebra 350s. I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the slides. Let me tell y'all my story real quick. So I recently purchased a pair of the green Yeezy slides, and as to my dismay, as people have been making fun of me for the colorway, I gotta say that slide is fucking comfortable. Like, I can wear that thing all day, every day. Now, some people have compared that to Crocs, and I wouldn't be caught damn in a pair of Crocs. I do apologize. I know y'all love Crocs, and you Croc fans out there are getting ready to dislike this whole video. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't care what kind of little giblets and whatever things you put in. I don't care what kind of KFC chicken leg you put on that thing. I don't care what it smells like. I don't care what you do to that Croc. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. It will not look great on me. But that Yeezy slide though, my God, my feet are. And when you at this age where, and I might make a separate video for it. When you're at this age where, you used to play sports and your feet hurt randomly, yo, putting your feet in them things is just like chef's kiss. Like, my God, if Yeezy made anything dope, it was them goddamn slides. If I can tell you anything right there. What were we talking about? Oh, Yeezys I like. Yeah, those are the only ones. And the Turtle Doves and the Pirate Blacks, which are apparently coming. Well, the Turtle Doves are coming back for Yeezy Day, but we'll talk about that when we get closer to that. But a Yeezy supply store would be really dope. Shout out to Gap and all them for trying to put all that stuff together. I'm cool with looking like what's my name? What's my man from the cartoon? It's not Bimo. What's his name? I forgot the name of it. I'll just put the image of it somewhere over here. But yeah, them jackets look a little too much for me, and I am good off that. So let's talk about something that's actually really, really dope, and that is the orange Lobster, the Concept SB Dunks. Concept has done a bunch of collabs with Nike. They have a few other Lobster dunks they have in their little collection, a little pack, and this is just another fire shoe to add to that. I'm really a big fan of this shoe, and I'm hoping, like, this is one of the shoes I hope to get. There's this shoe, there's the Travis Lowe, the Reverse Mocha, and there's the Chicago Reimagine, are the three shoes that I'm hoping to really, really cop this year. Now, a few other shoes I'm okay if I miss out on, but those are the three shoes I'm really hoping I can able to put in my bag. And why do I have this random ass red Solo cup behind me? I don't even know, and don't ask any questions. But this orange Lobster shoe is going to be the business. Now, I know there is some controversy on people showing that they had early pairs, and apparently the band that was on the early pair is incorrect. It was showing black, even though it should be like a dark navy or something like that. That's kind of what you get for getting early pairs. It's a kind of tough one. So I'm just waiting for the shoe to actually come out, and just hopefully, fingers crossed, I get lucky. At this point, a shoe like that is going to be really tough to find, and I think we've already adapted to like knowing that these shoes are just going to be hard. So with that shoe, with that being said, that shoe is absolutely fire, and I'm definitely going to be trying to cop those. I'm not talking a lot of mess in this, or that's that shit. Can we say that? We can say it. It's my own show. I can say what the hell I want. We haven't been talking a lot of mess on these, but I will get to some in a little bit. Donald Glover has some New Balances coming out. It is the New Balance RC30. He has two colorways. There's a yellow colorway and there's like a white and navy colorway. This kind of came out of nowhere. Shout out to Donald Glover getting his New Balance. New Balance looks like they've been making a move. They got like Zach Levine on there, Kawhi Leonard, Jack Harlow's on New Balance, and now they got Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, with the new dad shoe. I know it's not a dad shoe, but it doesn't look like something I would be wearing. But shout out to him. It sounds like something that Gambino would wear, and I'm glad he got a little deal about something that's more his flavor. I particularly like when celebrities actually do a deal with things that are actually for them, not like just doing deals for the money. As you get the awkwardness with like Rick Ross and Reebok, or just like what's Kim Kardashian and Skechers. Like, it's just awkward. Like, I feel like you don't actually wear those, and why are you embarrassing yourself just to get the bag? But it looks like he actually wear these out in public by himself. So shout out to him and shout out to his deal. Let's talk about another hot topic that seems to be coming out. A sneakerhead claims he spent $10,000 on StockX and received fakes. StockX, you in the news again, and this could be anything now. This could be anything. This could be this clout chasing. It doesn't mean that it's true, but for this man to spend that much on some shoes from the website, just to have them double check, and for multiple pairs to come up fake, it doesn't look good for StockX, one. But also, I'm not in this man's receipts in his bag, so I'm pretty sure they got some proof somewhere. For me, I'm just like, I kind of feel like it's for clout because StockX is going through kind of what they're going through right now with Nike. So my man definitely put his 2 cents in there. Now, it could be real, it could be fake. I honestly don't mess with StockX. I've never done a deal on StockX. From the stuff I heard, I know every place isn't safe, but I just hear too much going on, so I just totally passed on it. But yeah, he's claiming he spent 10K, and this man has 10K to use. Yeesh. You know, let me borrow some of that for my student loans. But shout out to him for trying to I guess put StockX on again. I don't really know. It's to spend 10K on some shoes. Like I wouldn't say it's for resale, because if you spend 10K on it, you're not really reselling it. You just bought it to keep it. Or, I guess one of the shoes, like one of the most fake shoes, is the Mocha. Mocha is kind of tough. They always make fake ones of those. So at this point, it is what it is. Again, I can put that on a t-shirt at this point. Let's talk about another thing. YouTubers talking about if the sneaker market has crashed. I get the trend that's going on because shoes aren't reselling for high amounts as it used to. I'm not going to say the sneaker market has crashed. I'm just going to say that I feel like the resale market has stabilized. The sneaker market is still the same. There are always going to be those shoes that just skyrocket. Like the Travis ones are definitely going to be shoes that just skyrockets. If Union does another Jordan collab, it's going to skyrocket. Now, I know a lot of people are using the Travis, the Cactus Project, or they didn't even say that. Is it really the Cactus Project? And I got a pair of shoes from it. Yes, I can tell sometimes I don't be paying attention. It's a tough deal. I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like from my point of view is the shoes that have been sitting or anything, the market is stabilizing. Like, you got to think, like when 2020 hit, everybody became a reseller. People were selling Pokemon cards. People were selling like dishware and workout equipment. Everybody became a reseller. So I feel like they did the same for sneakers, and everybody became a reseller. And so that's why nothing can sit, because everybody thought they was gonna make some money. And I guess they realized within these 2 years that reselling sneakers is hard, especially when you're only making $10, $20 profit, breaking even all the time. What's the point of you busting a mission for some PSG 7s that are just sitting there, or some Jordan 1s that some Heritage or some Brotherhoods that, you know, are just honestly sitting there, and you're making a move for that, and then out of nowhere these sneaker resale places are selling them below retail. So you're just losing money at that point. So honestly, I feel like it's stabilizing. The people who thought they could be in this business are jumping out, and the people who've already been doing it, or people who've adapted to it, are succeeding. And so the resale market is always going to be the resale market. I just hope some of the shoes that are $1,000 and stuff finally drop down a little bit. But I don't think the regular sneaker market has crashed. I think the resale market is just stabilizing. And that's just my thoughts on that. And I'm not making a separate video on that because it's totally unnecessary. Like 20 people didn't make the same video as soon as one came out. It's fucking ridiculous. Let's talk about what else we have here on the market. I think that's it. I think that's it. Let's get into Elves of the week. So for Elves of the week, we got this poor pair of Jordan 12s, which have been stuffed like jalapeno poppers, stuffed like a stuffed animal, just massacred. I feel so bad for these pair of shoes. Shout out to my guy who's wearing them. Hey, he putting them to work. But let's not do that. Let's get you some shoes that, you know, can actually fit and do you well. But this ain't it, brother. This definitely ain't it. I'm not gonna roast you because it's 2020 and we not gonna fat shame out here. We're just gonna say, hey man, let's get a pair of shoes that fit. That's all we need. We just need a pair of shoes that's fit. Let's get to upcoming releases. though. So we'll keep this fairly short. I do have some releases that I do want to talk to you guys about. One of the main ones, and I guess our sneaker pick of the week, is going to be the Air Jordan 12 Maison Chateau Rouge. That's it, right? Maison Chateau Rouge, whatever it's called. Those coming out on July 14th. I believe they're $220. Really dope shoe. I don't like how they're increasing the price of the two, but I do understand that they're putting premium materials on the shoe. Then I understand. Now this collab is actually really dope. I like the gear they put out for this. I do like the shoe. I do like what it's coming with. I would love to see if I can grab this. But we'll see at the end of the day, because it is coming on sneakers. There's a motherfucking fly again. It will come in on sneakers. And would it be crazy if I just caught that shit on camera? Like, wouldn't that be just snatch that motherfucker on camera?
Stop it. Get some help.
That shoe is dope, and that's going to be our pick for the week. The Air Force 107. Shout out to the Air Force One getting a sneaker release, because people are reselling it and customizing it like crazy, that Nike feels like they got to limit who gets it. So shout out to a sneaker jaw on a white pair of Air Force One. I thought I would never see the day, but I guess it is what it is, huh? Shout out to that. That's gonna be that sneaker L pick of the week. The woman's Teal Zeal dunks are $110, and that is on 7/13. And we also got the Jackie Robinson dunk coming in on July 14th for $130. I honestly feel like they should have released this on Jackie Robinson Day. I feel like this is one of those releases where Nike dropped the ball. Just like the Halloween colorways dropping on April Fool's Day. It doesn't make sense. Nike, get your shit together, especially when it comes to releases. Make things make sense. The Rui Hachimura, if I said his name correctly, those should have dropped opening day or something. If he dropped like 40, 50 points or whatever, or what have you, drop them damn shoes. Don't drop it randomly, because it just doesn't make sense. It's like the shoe came out and it's like, this man's not even playing, so it kind of doesn't make sense. Just get your releases going. Like, if you want to build hype for a shoe that has non-hype, or you just want to build hype for a shoe that just makes sense, drop it when it makes sense. When Halloween drops, drop a Halloween shoe. Shit, when Thanksgiving drops, drop a turkey neck shoe. I just don't understand what we're getting at releasing a Halloween themed shoe in April, a basketball shoe for a player who's not in the playoffs, and this shoe of, you know, Jackie Robinson after Jackie Robinson Day. I don't understand it. And maybe like there's just a release for the All-Star game, which the All-Star game for MLB is coming up this week. So shout out to that. And then shout out to Adidas real quick for the Curve and Frost. Pretty much from there, the Curve and Frost collab is actually really dope. Shout out to how that looks. I dig what he does. He does really interesting colorways, really interesting marks. He has the shoe with the teeth all in it and the eyes, which is very awkward. But I salute that the stuff he's trying is outside the box. And I like how Adidas allows its collaborators, athletes or whatever, to kind of do whatever they want and do something a little creative. Nike kind of has this formula where they know what works. They know Jordan 1 works, then to slap your name on it, throw an interesting color on it, limit it to only 10K pairs, and it's going to be hype. But Adidas actually gives its creators a chance to fail, which is nice. Because when I see like shoes like a Fear of God or an old Nike Yeezy or something like that, I can see elements from all different kind of shoes, and it's kind of like the Nike formula. But when it comes down to a shoe like this, I can kind of also see where they put things together. So shout out to that, and shout out to Curve and Frost for thinking outside the box. And that is this week's episode of Sneakerheads and Shit Talking. I do appreciate you guys. If you do like this content, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You can be the one to help us get there. If you do like everything else, go ahead and follow me on my social medias. I am on Instagram, I am on Twitter, and sometimes I'm on Facebook. I try not to be, because Facebook is toxic. Aside from that, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Sorry I took the other week off, but you'll forgive me for it later. It is your boy, and you know who your boy is. Peace. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Hope you love all of my shit. I hope you love all of my shit.